There we go. This is my first vlog using a new microphone. So I use a GoPro Hero 3 Plus Black, and normally I use the brand is Edgetige ETM001, which is an awesome lavalier microphone. A lot of times you might see it clip on my shirt or something. The problem is that it's not a shielded microphone, so in the car, anything over like 10 miles an hour is super staticky. I don't know, it's a boosted volume microphone or something. So if I hit little bumps in the road, it picks up so much noise. And one of the reasons why I don't record a ton of vlogs anymore is because the cars that I'm driving now create more noise in the microphone. Like, both Mercedes have an insane amount of like static, and the yellow car is just so loud that you couldn't hear me talking or anything in it, barely. So I think when I had the Jeeps, maybe there was like less electronics, or it was more isolated or something like that. So anyways, I'm now using a Rode VideoMicro, which is seemingly a lot better. Today's vlog is not about microphones. Today I'm driving to the building that I keep the yellow car in. I got an email yesterday from the facility owner or manager or something, and they're like, hey, it smells like there's gas coming from your unit or the unit next to yours, so we need you to come check it out because we don't want your stuff to burn down. And it instantly hit me. I'm like, ugh. It's definitely coming from my unit. The vehicle that's in there has a pinhole leak at the top of the gas tank, and like an idiot, the last time I drove it, I filled it up with gas and put stable in it, and I totally forgot about this leak. So that's, you know, yep, sorry, that's me. I'll take care of it. Like, I'll pull a car out and drive some gas out of it. And they were like, yeah, that's fine. We still need to see the inside of the unit. So I feel like they might think that maybe it's like some like massive heap of crap that's destroying the unit or something like that. Side note, backing it in, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw backing it into the unit, it got high centered, stuck on this concrete ledge because the car is really low. So the cross member was literally stuck on the cement. I couldn't get the car in, I couldn't get the car out. So there's black tire marks all over the ground in there, and I ended up having to like wedge rocks. It was quite a show. I should have recorded that. So anyways, I've got some 2x4s that I'm just gonna leave at the building. I'm gonna stop at this Walgreens and get like a gallon of water to dump on the ground where the gasoline is. Should work, right? I'll be back. I got a thing of towels and a gallon of water and a thing of soap. So I should be able to get the gasoline stain and probably the tire marks off the ground. Could probably turn this light off now. I do not like that it gets so dark, or that it is so dark in the morning. It's brutal. I also don't like when it gets dark early. Time change coming up this weekend. I hate it. It's the dumbest thing ever. If I knew the president's email address, I would send him an email and tell him to delete that stupid policy. Maybe I'll text him. I have a cold right now. Pretty severe case of man flu. Actually, the worst of it was 2 days ago, and then yesterday was still pretty bad. Now my ears are popping, so the man flu is subsiding, but it still exists. My car is a mess. Alright, so it definitely smells like gas, and you can see in here the tire marks on the ground from where it got high centered right there. That sucks. So let's get our wood and then hopefully get this thing fired up and pulled out. I think I knew this piece wasn't going to last, but I suppose the rest of it worked just fine. I believe the gas is cleaned. Side note, this water is effing freezing. Yeah, I'm not gonna do any more of this. I have gloves. Why on earth didn't I wear gloves when I was doing this? All right, so I'm just gonna back this in to here. All set. I figured out finally how to make the heat work in this car, which is a benefit when driving it when it's 35 degrees out. It's amazing to me how well this car runs, too. Like, I love this car. Rob loves it, Kate loves it. Fun story about this car. A couple weeks ago, my dad came up, and every time he comes to my house, he brings a bag, like a little gift bag for the kids, one for each of them. So this most recent time he came up, he is like, oh, I have a bag for you, too. I was like, that's weird. So anyways, it's an envelope with a card, and I open it up, and inside it is the title to this car, and I'm like, absolutely not, no way. And basically, long story short, my dad gave this car to me, like signed it over, and has said he gets so much more enjoyment out of watching Kate and Rob and I enjoy this than he ever gets driving it, and he barely ever drove it anyways, so he wanted to make sure that it would stay in the family, so he just signed it over. It's like, talk about cool. So I'm gonna go to work, then I'm gonna drive this car around a little bit and pick up Rob from school, burn some gas out of it. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share, tell your friends to subscribe, and that's it.